Welcome to Boneyard Gaming's very first Marvel Snap deck guide. So, try to be brief here. New to the space, season pass level 50 for the second month in a row, and that we've also hit infinite. So I've only been playing for about 2 months, hit infinite in both of those months, and this month we've actually climbed up all the way to 180. Has been our peak so far. And a lot of it's because of the deck that we're going to get into today. I was decently lucky with some of the card drops that I got. Very vigilant about making sure that identified cards that I wanted from the store, had them pinned, made sure that I was able to get them, been converting my gold into collector's tokens. So we've done some homework, made sure that we were building towards the deck that we wanted, and I'm very happy with my choice because it's extremely new player friendly, extremely easy to navigate, almost brain dead. So no matter how you like to play Snap, it's the deck's really easy to navigate, pretty straightforward. You're not too worried about what your opponents are doing. The game plan's really simple, and overall that's why I thought, hey, I felt like with how far high we got with it, how new player friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, might as well do a video with a quick explanation on it and a little bit of gameplay to show you that. And with that said, I'll jump into the deck itself. So here we are. We got a Patriot Ultron deck, and like I said, no matter how you like to play Snap, the game's being pretty quick. You like to just jam cards on the toilet or on the go. This deck is extremely friendly to play. So Patriot and Ultron are your top two cards here. They are the bread and butter of the deck. And Patriot, if you're not familiar, he basically gives cards with no ability to power. And that's huge because we are going to play Ultron, who puts these bots in other lanes to really give value to your Patriot. So we've got other cards to really help synergize with that, mainly Mystique. So Mystique's going to be a card that's going to copy another ongoing ability. So, that could be Patriot, preferably Patriot, Ka-Zar, or Blue Marvel, because the whole premise of the deck is to fill up all locations with cards. And the ideal plays that you would do, really, it's just 4 cards. It is Patriot, number 1, Mystique, number 2, then Blue Marvel, number 3, and then your finisher is Ultron. You play those 4 cards and you are going to do extremely well in this deck, especially because really that's your simplest game plan. We have a couple cards to help that game plan out in case your draws don't play out quite the way you want. So the other lines of play would be Squirrel Girl. Obviously Squirrel Girl puts 2 squirrels in other locations, again, that have no abilities, so they get the boost from Patriot. Misty Knight and Shocker, again, low energy cards to help fill up spots. We also are rocking Storm in here because Storm's super valuable, with locations that maybe only allow 1 card in the lane, or the location that makes you swap hands on turn 6. We want to stop the location from hurting us, or because we don't need to play actually in the lane to fill it up, stopping our opponents from playing in the lane is extremely valuable too. So that's why Storm is a great addition to the deck. And then, like I said, if we don't get Ultron, Squirrel Girl, Misty Knight, Shocker, Thing, and Doom, because he spawns 2 power bots as well, to really help out with filling up those lanes. But we get that done, and like I said, Very powerful deck. We climb so high with it because it does kind of start out, if you're playing it ideally, you really don't have many points on the board turn 5, and people are like, man, I got you cleaned up. We are such a turn 6 deck. From turn 5 to turn 6, what this deck can do is extremely huge. Now, if you're missing some cards, Onslaught, who can double your other ongoing effects locations, you know, with the locations that we've got, or ongoing cards that we got, could be a another valuable filler card. I had Abomination in there before I had Dr. Doom. So there's a lot of good cards. Now, cards we want to be able to play around, certainly Leech would suck. Killmonger, sometimes Squirrel Girl, getting her out, even though, you know, you can hold on to the Squirrel Girl and Wasp. You don't have to play them early. Again, sometimes I'm playing Wasp at the end because she's just using as a filler to fill in a lane that I can't maybe get a bot in. So no need to really jam cards on turns 1 or 2 even. But again, if you can bait out a Killmonger, that's great, because Killmonger and Enchantress will absolutely wreck this deck. So sometimes maybe I will play Patriot, Mystique, Blue Marvel, and Ultron all in one lane. And then just let the bots do the rest of the work on the other lanes. Sometimes I might be spreading them out so that an Enchantress can't just come in and really wreck us. Again, same thing. You get a last say Killmonger on you, and you're pretty well done too. So that's pretty much the deck. It's super strong. Again, turn 5 to turn 6 is where everything comes into play. So really being able to hit that Ultron with the Patriot combo is absolutely pivotal. The deck's biggest weakness can be its draws. You know, things that I guess Helva, it has been a tough deck. When they hit their RNG, their deck can really put some points out, so that can be a tough one to play. You know, some of the decks that use Professor X sometimes can hurt, stops us from filling up lanes. Sandman really doesn't hurt us because, you know, we really are only playing one card a deck. I haven't had too much problem with the Hobgoblins or whatnot, but, you know, we've really done well against movement, most of the time discard, and Moon Girl. So, like I said, very, very top tier, new player friendly deck. So, like I said, we'll jump into some games there and show you how it works. So with Doom and Squirrel Girl, this is kind of the lines of play we talked about, right? It's pretty safe for us to think we're gonna go Squirrel Girl route this time because we got to fill board space, and so this is probably most likely going to be our second line where we go Squirrel Girl Doom route to make that happen. So we'll go ahead and drop Squirrel Girl now, just in case we need to be ready on turn 3. It's really be nice to see Patriot. Okay, so with Storm there, we'll go ahead and drop her again because we take the risk. We don't care about the Fisk. We don't care about Monster Island. They've already played. This could play to our advantage, but it also could play to our disadvantage. Let's go ahead and get rid of Westview.
Wind, aid my hand.
So now I really need to think about, so we're done playing here. We know our bot's gonna take care of us. Our Doom bot's gonna fill here. Doom bot's gonna fill in one spot here. So we should go ahead and drop our Wasp now. because that's going to put Blue Marvel and then Doom. That's going to be how we finish out. Okay. Okay, so even though we've got an Ultron, I still think at this point, the way we've set ourselves up, Doom is going to be our best line of play. And we'll go ahead and slide. Let's see. We are okay. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter since we have no Patriot. His bots are going to play the same. So really it doesn't particularly matter which version is. But say, you know, he has something that, you know, you got to worry about the goblins coming down because even though we have first say here, I still think we'll go ahead and go secure the lane that is our best chance of winning.
It's clobbering time.
And there we go. So caught the line of play we needed to make it happen. Again, filled our board. We used Squirrel Girl and Doom. That's our second tier strategy to the deck. This was a great example to show because it was absolutely important to make sure we filled board space. So we got perfect use out of Storm, perfect use out of Squirrel Girl, and perfect use out of Dr. Doom. We only had Blue Marvel boosting, but again, just by filling board, we were able to get the points that we needed. And like I said, the deck can still win games without getting our best cards. And with Patriot, Mystique, Ka-Zar, all not on the board, still getting a dub. Okay, not bad. Guess we can go ahead and drop our shocker. Okay, we see Ultron, we got Marvel, and Ka-Zar, so really 4, 5, and 6 are played for us. We know that's our line of play. So now we have to think about, this is probably where we need to think about stacking, not spreading out. We don't have a turn 2, and we may not have a turn 3 play. So because of the Ultron, there's no need to throw Squirrel Girl out. I don't fear a Killmonger right now. In fact, we're gonna be on so slow on points that chances are we reveal last anyways. So that means we're going to go ahead and probably just stack lane. We're going to go all here, all in on left lane, and let Ka-Zar and Blue Marvel and Ultron carry us the rest of the way through. Again, if we do draw Patriot, I would still pivot out of any turn he comes into play over Ka-Zar, even possibly Blue Marvel. Okay. So technically, lane is eventually going to pivot for us to the center lane. No problem. You know, with the monster out there, certainly would love to see Patriot. But he'll get the boost once that transitions. Oh, that's right. Colossus does not move. Okay, good for us. Okay, so we'll stick with Blue Marvel there. Again, we're losing all lanes. Okay. So again, we're in contention for every lane. Even though he's winning at every lane, we absolutely stand to win our lanes as well. So since we failed, we'll just leave Wasp off. Obviously 1 power, but that's no different than his boards. He's still revealing first. I think this is our play. I think we'll go ahead and snap on him too. So that's fine. He's committed to that one. But we're gonna win middle and right. So again, 1 card secures us 2 lanes.
Victory.
And again, this is what I really love about that deck is we see a lot of Professor X, but when they do that, they are absolutely all in on just 1 lane. But our Ultron, we're in on all 3 lanes. So cool. Have your lane. We'll have our 2. We'll take the 8. Okay. So we've got a low power to hand. We don't know what our big cards are going to do yet. Squirrel Girl, obviously, in these situations looks good. But again, I still don't think we need to get her on turn 1. It's not like we have a turn 2 hand quite yet. I could still play her over Shocker if we should have to draw him. I think I'm going to go ahead and hold off. Okay. Again, I still feel like we're good to hold. We'll drop Shocker here. I mean, Storm does look valuable at some point in the system. But obviously next round we want to think about getting Patriot out. No, we won't play TL. Okay. Okay, so right now we will stick here. Well, we do want to think about right now. Maybe I think Patriot over here, because this is probably our lane that we go. We don't really have our turn 6 yet, so I'll go Storm Center next. I mean, the vault's huge because we know if we can just see action to get something in the vault on turn 6. Okay. We see Ka-Zar now, but we know we can do blue Marvel, but we don't know that we're quite going to stack. We just don't have the hand that shows us that that's what we want to do. Storm's no longer again, the more we can build that up, knowing chances are that no cards can go here in 6. Okay. All right. Okay, Jones is going to be good for him on. This is a chance where I probably regret not getting Squirrel Girl out now. But we probably gotta, well, this is not a time that I want to get Goblin. Okay, Vision. Okay, but we've already secured. You know, we can move that. But look at this. We will compete because of Wasp. Let's see here. Actually, yeah, not getting Squirrel Girl out was actually a bad move on my part. I held on just... I should have taken the risk. We should have played Squirrel Girl. Even if he moves Vision there, it doesn't matter. If he moves Vision there, that's fine. I think Doom's our best play there. And say he moves Vision off. This is where we really have to compete. We just know Sewer's a loss. I don't think I want to switch Doom. Yeah, that was absolutely the right play for us. Obviously, it was Sunspot there. He knew we had the vault.
Victory.
Not contesting Sewer, putting all of our eggs in, making sure we get Monster Island done was absolutely the line of play to go. We did well. Again, now, you know, look, if I didn't play, if I had played Squirrel Girl, we wouldn't have played Wasp there. We'd have played Wasp here instead. And we would have played Doom first so that our bot goes there. And I mean, I think we would have been in the same spot either way. Well, actually, no, we wouldn't have had a bot there. Maybe we would have just played Marvel somewhere else. But looks like we did what we needed to do to get our 2 lanes secured and got the job done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if we are able to if we're able to see our Thanos, this would be what we want to show. And I would say usually I wouldn't care about the rocks, but obviously we don't have a play anyways, so especially with Patriot and Mystique in our hand. But we want to hold out for Thanos. We really want to see Thanos. Again, I regretted not playing Squirrel Girl last time. It didn't hurt us in the end, but I'm thinking that we don't have Thanos, so I think I gotta go for it. We just don't have Thanos. Let's play, since we've already got a really high monster we're gonna get boosted up even more. Let's play Squirrel Center. That's great for us. We know that we'll hurt Lizard. Doesn't matter which location gets ruined, it really doesn't. So let's spread ourselves out. We'll get Patriot over here. And Mystique, so we're at least putting Mystique and Patriot with some cards we already see ability from. Okay, so let's get Mystique down. And then, yeah, we are absolutely going to have to think about filling the board ourselves here. I think we'll go there. We need to save ourselves to spread out. And this could be our turn 6. Okay, that doesn't matter too bad because Okay. Again, Blue Marvel's still our better play. He's not stacking too hard on Lizard, but I want to show him that we are stacking so that we can kind of leave. Maybe we don't play there and just assume he won't commit because he knows he's going to lose value there. We'll see. Maybe we go Shocker. Okay. Great, great, great. Okay. This is good for us. We show first. Let's say he killmongers us, right? We're already winning this location. I mean, yeah, let's go far right. Give us the opportunity there. That would still, well, we'd lose, actually. We would lose hard there. Yeah, if he killmongers us, we are in trouble. No, he can move around, but that's our play. So just why I think Ultron's gonna be the better play there. That was a nice shift there. But again, here's, you know, all of our bots played for 6, right? This is why I hesitate to play Squirrel Girl sometimes, is because we actually lose value on actual Squirrel Girl herself, right? And think about this, Patriot and Mystique are such low value cards that you really don't want a third one on your board. So that's why I really do wait to play Squirrel Girl, is because her herself can just suck sometimes. And that's losing, we're losing 4 points there by having her on the board. But again, filled the board all around 20 points per. Played well. Even if, like I said, even if we didn't have the monster, which, you know, that the daily location's been certainly helping us. Well, I would say this is absolutely a turn where we would play Squirrel Girl right away. You know, we're probably going to play Squirrel Girl, but since she's 0-point card, I don't think I really have to play her right now, especially. Yeah, good for us.
This just in.
Okay. Have to be in a huge hurry. Okay. So now we don't need to play Squirrel Girl. So now that we can get Ka-Zar out, Mystique. We can actually play Blue Marvel, Mystique, and Strongman. Be great to get the Mystique on. You rarely ever get a Mystique the Marvel. That's the card he got from us. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll stay spread out. Especially we don't know where we're gonna play our Mystique yet. Okay. Wow, we actually get to play Patriot and Mystique in the same turn on turn 5. That is wild. You know, I know you could play, you could play Ultron now, but you guys, I don't want to know him to know we have Ultron. He's either going to retreat. The idea here is that we don't look good in our hand, that we look beatable. He's revealing first. He can't play here. Why did you play? Why would you play Angela there? Really? Even if he... I think we're in too good a shape. Look at this, it's gonna be 7 power bots. This is exactly what you want to see.
Victory.
I like spreading out here because I knew we were gonna get bot so high. Enchantress, we played around Enchantress by spreading out. We played around Killmonger by keeping low enough power to get last say. That's why I like Wasp. This was pretty. I mean, obviously the sequencing changed things up, but I mean, to get Patriot, Mystique, and Blue Marvel and Ultron on the board, you're gonna win for the most part. Getting Ka-Zar in there was just a little extra bonus. So really very picture perfect game for us, and we got 8 cubes for it. So okay. Okay. Tell you what. I think we drop. We don't know what that's going to be, but I think we take Storm out of play here, especially because we have Ka-Zar and Squirrel Girl. I think, especially with Mystique and Ka-Zar, I think that could be okay for us.
Wind, aid my hand.
Well, that does not especially the way our hand looks, that does not upset me. Oh yeah, all right. Maybe we could Mystique. I'm not 100% sure if we will. I mean, I don't see a reason not to. If she'd definitely be worth the 1 point trade. We did force him. We did force him to drop his dinosaur just to keep Collapsed Mind. You know, I say we drop her anyways. I think we see a lot of good value. Especially, well, even if he plays a card here, he doesn't lose value on. So this play for 9. Not worried about the Thanos. I think Ultron again is going to carry us in 2 lanes. I don't know. I mean, what do you got? Okay, that it sucks, but it doesn't kill us. Yeah. Look at that. Even got Shang-Chi. It took all 3 lanes because he had to play multiple cards. I mean, that played out so well for us. But again, we're so strong on that turn 5 to 6. That was a great game to end it on. We'll end the video there. I think that, man, really shows you how strong the deck is. Rocks don't scare us. Collapsed Minds don't bother. I mean, even though he overrid our storm on that, that card cost 1 less really helps us, especially when we see our cards. No Patriot there, of course, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So Guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, you know, appreciate you checking out the video. Check us out at Pursuit Gaming, and you know, maybe leave a like, subscribe, or a comment. Thanks so much.